Hey guys, it's Running Kimono, and even before we dive into the awesomeness that is Walgreens starting the week of April the 21st, we're going to talk about a couple housekeeping items. The first is, because of the Easter holiday, there are no inserts in this weekend's newspaper. And as Sunday, April the 21st, is Easter. The following day, which is Monday, April the 22nd, usually the Easter items, and they have like the nicest stuff over at Walgreens, it will be marked at 50% off. And then subsequent weeks, it's going to hit 75 and then 90. So, yeah, just be prepared if there's something that you really had your eye on and 50% off is a good price point. Monday, you should probably head to the store and look for it. And also, something I want to address really quickly is possibly another Wednesday surprise. It seems like the last 2 weeks with Walgreens, it seems like with Saving Star, with the Pantene 2 weeks ago, and then this week with the Secret deodorant, every Wednesday there seems to be a surprise with the store and a rebate app. Will there be another Wednesday surprise? That's the question. So I love to watch patterns along with sales, and I'm just wondering, will there be another Wednesday surprise? I'm hoping so. And the last piece of business that we're going to throw your way is that 2 weeks remaining until the changes happen again, and we're going to have our points back over at Walgreens. So May the 5th, set your calendar. We're going to be able to redeem up to $50, which is fantastic. So I am really looking forward to this. I know many of you message me on the daily for this, and yes, I am super, super excited and stoked by this, and big things ahead for all of us. So let's look at the cover straight away. So this is for the week of April the 21st to the 27th of 2019. It is kind of a slower week. I'm going to throw that out there, but you always have to expect the unexpected with Walgreens. At the bottom it says 10 times your everyday points. It is this booster, and you can either load it to your store card electronically or get the cashier to scan the flyer. But only one will work. They will not stack, just to note that. But basically, because I know a lot of you are going to be like, well, how many points will I get? It's not much, but basically, if you spend $20, it's 10 times or 100 times the 20. So it'll basically be 2,000 points. See how I got the math? So it's basically $2 when you spend $20. You have to spend cash for the balance of this. You can't use points. And if you try to use like the IVC coupons found in the Big Book of Savings or flyer coupons to add up to that $20, it has to be that amount subtracted the IVCs. So $20, not including any IVC or flyer coupons. Hopefully that makes sense. And don't count them as part of your balance. It is after those coupons. So the first thing that we're going to discuss is the Rimmel Cosmetics. It's 40% off this week. As you recall, last week, our favorite, Almay and Revlon, was 40% off. The problem with this is the IVC coupon in the Big Book of Savings is only a 3 off a 2. It's not a 5 off a 2. So the savings will not be as massive as it was the week previous with the Almay and Revlon, just to note that. But if you are a big fan of Rimmel Cosmetics, 40% off on certain products, hey, nothing to sneeze at. And just to show you what the IVC looks like, here it is. It's a 3 off a 2. You basically can either load this electronically to your card, or you can get the cashier to scan it in the store. He or she scans it, and then it will attach to every pair of Rimmel items that you buy. So say you're going to buy, 10 items, that would be 5 sets. Cashier would scan it once, and this would be attached 5 times as you're buying, 5 sets of Rimmel Cosmetics. Hopefully that makes sense. Now, in my humble opinion, I think the best thing to buy are items that are in this price point of $4 or less with the 40% off and the 3 off a 2 IVC coupon. This is possibly an item. It says makeup, so is makeup remover part of it? But this is the cheapest item in the line. In the past, when they've had sales, this has always been included, but you never know because it is Walgreens. But just to give you a quick breakdown, shakedown of what the math would look like, grabbing 2 of them at 40% off, that is a price point of $5.02. You would scan that IVC once, and $3 would come off of 2. You would pay $2.02 for the 2 makeup removers, or $1 each if this is something that you really love. That's a great price point. But I would recommend that when you're rooting around in the store, if nothing's tagged, to either scan them or to look for items that are less than, $4 or less, so it'll work with the IVC and the 40% off. So hopefully that's crystal clear. Next little item that we're talking about is the Forto coffee shot. So sorry guys, I have not hauled it this week. It's just one of these weeks that it's been really a busy one. But anyhow, this is a free item with Ibotta, and Ibotta is a savings app. Fantastic. I know a lot of you are signed up. Basically, go into Walgreens, grab one of the coffee shots, priced at $2.99. It's the 2-ouncer, and you would pay that out of pocket, and then Ibotta would refund you whatever the cost of the coffee shot is. The final price point is free, and it's once per store card. And for a lot of you who are like, well, I'm just going to use $3 in points and do this and do that, that's great, but on your receipt, your subtotal has to have a number on it. If it is a 0, usually Ibotta will just reject your receipt. Just to note that, I know a lot of CVS shoppers face that. So just throw that in your back pocket, that you have to have a number on your subtotal. It cannot be 0. Okay guys, the next thing we're going to talk about is a monthly deal, and it is on the Bic Silky Touch razors. So these are on a buy one, get one 50% off promotion. And when you buy them in sets of 2, you get back 4,000 points, which is just absolutely fantastic. So let's look at the math. Grabbing 2 of the Bic Silky Touch on a buy one, get one 50% off is $5.98. You're going to surrender 2 $2 coupons from your smart source of April the 14th. That subtracts $4 right there. You will pay $1.98 out of pocket. You're going to get back your 4,000 points, making this free plus a $2 money maker. Question I'm probably going to get from a lot of you is, hey, can I use points or roll points for this? And the answer to that is yes, as this is on a buy scenario, so that is totally a-okay over at Walgreens with this deal. Now, the next deal that we have, I believe this was last week as well, so I'm happy to see it back. Buy 2 of these toothpaste, get back 4,000 points. As it's on a buy scenario, you can absolutely use points or roll points for this deal. So here's the math. You're grabbing 2 of these toothpaste for a price point of $7.98. You're going to use 2 $2 coupons from your smart source of April the 14th. That subtracts $4 right there. You will pay $3.98 out of pocket. Again, if you wish to use points, feel free. And then you're going to get back 4,000 points. So after that, it's essentially free, and free Colgate is the best kind of Colgate. Very happy about this deal. Okay guys, now the next deal is on a register reward. It is when you spend $8, you're going to get back this $4 register reward. I'm just going to throw this out there because I've noticed this trend. Per store card, you can do a register reward deal once, and the second time you do it, the register reward will not print. And I think in their new policy changes, that's how it's going to be from now on. So any deal with a register reward, you cannot do it 15 times like when they'd have like a free thing of candy and people would go and do it like 18 times. Those days are over, and they're going to limit the register rewards. And this has to do with Walgreens and the Catalina company that prints the register rewards. So I know a lot of you have had issues with the shaving cream this week. You wanted to get like 1,800 of them, and only the first one would print. And I know that certain cards like mine, because I shop there a lot, if I buy anything, I will not even get a register reward. So I have to get points or something else, or write to Catalina. So just throw that in your back pocket. If you were planning on doing this a bunch of times, you might only get 1 register reward. So just, again, toss this info in your back pocket. Now, if you might have been so lucky to get one of these coupons, they were found at the beauty counter over at good old Walgreens. It is to have one of these liquid lipsticks for free, and it's called the Catsuit lipstick. I really like this lipstick, by the way. This coupon is valid till the end of the month. So if it is in fact included as part of this deal, here would be the math for you guys. Basically, one of those Catsuit lipsticks is $5.24. So that is like a lot of your $8 purse. So you would be short $2.76. As you read the verbiage, it says there's a 50 center, so maybe it's a load coupon. So you would pay basically $2.20 and then get back a $4 register reward. And even if you think about it, a $4 register reward on an $8 purchase is 50% return on investment. Not a bad deal. But again, register rewards have been very spotty and iffy over at good old Walgreens. So if you are participating in this deal, just be smart and throw all of this good information in your back pocket. Okay guys, so the next deal that we have is on the Schick disposable razors. They are on a buy one, get one 50% off promotion, and when you spend $20, get back $5,000. As it says spend, you must pay cash for the balance. Don't use points or you will not get points back. Don't use your points. So for this deal, we're grabbing 3 of the disposable razors at a price point of $21.97. I believe they are the razors priced at $8.49. At this point, you are going to get your cashier to scan that booster or have it loaded to your store card. You will present the following coupons, including a $4 off one from your Smart Source of April the 7th, and then a 7 off of 2 from coupons.com. Hopefully you still have a couple of those in your coupon binder. You will pay $10.97 cash out of pocket, and then you're getting back $5,000 for the weekly deal, $2,000 for that booster. And the final price point here is $3.97 for the 3 or $1.32 each. Now, if you might have a booster like, 5,000 points when you spend 20 bucks, use that instead of that 10 times because it is a much better return on investment. So anyhow, guys, this is just a fantastic little deal with razors this week. Now let's talk about some honorable mentions, including a boatload of clearance items. As I read the tags, a lot of this stuff is going to be on clearance till the year 2020. So, I mean, they are in for the long haul. Now, with clearance, will it hit 75%, 90%? Will it be 90% close to free? I mean, I'd love to see that. So keep your eyes peeled in the store for these orange tags. And another item that kind of piqued my interest, and this is kind of expensive, it's some sort of like additive to keep you sharp and alert. Is it caffeine pills? What is this thing for $39.99? I'm thinking there's going to be some amazing coupon to go with this, and will Ibotta or one of the apps have a really high cashback rebate for this guy too? Keep your eyes peeled for this item because I think we're going to see something really great for it. Okay, I just couldn't help myself. I saw this puppy with this dog food and he's so cute. And if you like Labradors, this is for you. And a lot of the criticism I get is that I'm a dog hater here, but I do love dogs, and this dog is so sweet, and he looks like he wants to go couponing or eat a dog treat that was purchased with coupons. And moving it along, we have the Rice Krispies, Fruit Loops, those good cereals for $1.99. If you might have some Kellogg's Family Reward internet printables to throw in there, and I know Checkout 51 has various Kellogg's rebates as well. You might want to look into that. The nice disposable plates and that good stuff at 99 cents. You scan this flyer coupon and you will be in business. And the final honorable mention is the nice nuts and trail mix and that good stuff for $1.99. If you wanted to use some points, you can get some snacks on the cheap. So that's it for this video, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.